Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you with another video. And today I want to talk about when you lose control. What happens when things happen in your business, in your life, and you don't have any control of it? What do you do? Because, over the last 8, 9, 10 years, and even a lot of my adult life, I would let things that happened to me that were out of my control completely affect my life. And the simple fact is when something really bad happens to us or unfortunate, and I'm gonna share a couple stories of things that have happened to me in my eBay business, actually just in my life. I'm here in Miami, moving to Miami. I just moved everything from Connecticut to Miami, and I had something that was out of my control, affect me. So the thing is, when something happens to you that's negative and it's out of your control, it's done. It is what it is. Now, there's certain things that you can do to try to remedy a situation, but a lot of times, if something bad happens to you, you get a negative feedback on your Amazon account, or you get suspended on Amazon, or, I just moved to Miami, and crazy thing is, when I got here, I had a place all lined up. We had put the application in, we had gotten approved for it for the most part, and we moved everything from Connecticut and my buddy Romer from Nashville over to this apartment, and we were getting ready to move in, and my background check came back. And when I was 21, I got arrested. I was selling weed, and they hit me with like 4 felonies, all these charges, all this crazy stuff. And thank God that, my father had hired a really nice lawyer, and we got those charges dropped down to misdemeanors. Long story short, I sold to an undercover cop four times. If I knew it was an undercover cop, never would have sold to them, but ain't proud of it, but it happens. And these situations, they make you who you are. But anyways, my background check came back, and it had all this stuff on it. Now, all the different felony charges that I had when I was younger for selling to a cop, because that's a felony charge, even though they don't tell you they're a cop, it's crazy. Those were all, dropped, but they're still on the record as, I believe, nollied. Is that the word? N-O-L-L-E-D. And all I have is misdemeanor. So anyways, to like the untrained eye, and even myself, if I was a landlord and I looked like that, it looked like a freaking kingpin is moving in. Even though it was all small charges, it doesn't look good. They rejected me. And, I'm in a situation now where that's out of my control. Now in the future, and if I could go back in time, I would have gotten that removed off my record, because I know there's things you could do to remove a misdemeanor. But the question is, when you get a negative feedback, when you get a return, when you lose a couple $100 on a bad deal, when you move across the country to get, the apartment of your dreams, and all of a sudden you get rejected, what do? These things are out of your control. Of course, you want to learn from your lessons, but really what you want to do, and the lesson learned that I found, at 32 years old, I made this mistake for years, is don't give up, don't quit, don't lose hope. Don't all of a sudden say, you know what, I'm screwed, this is over, I'm moving back to Connecticut, or eBay's not for me, or I should go get my job again because, my sales were at 4,000 last month, now they're at 2,000. Stuff is gonna happen, bad things are gonna happen to you that are out of your control. Negative things are gonna happen in your life, but the question is, what can I do today to improve? What can I do to remedy the situation? What can I do? What thoughts can I think to myself that would allow me to get out of this, negative area and actually make a change? So for me, personally, when I get a negative feedback, or I get a return, or something just messed up happens, maybe I spend like $300 and 50% off day at Savers, and I bring all these clothes back home and find out $100 worth of them are damaged, or not what I thought, or I bought the wrong items. This happened when I was new. I say to myself, what can I learn from this experience? Next time around, what can I do differently? With this current situation that has smacked me right in the face, what can I do to make this an amazing situation? Maybe this is happening for a reason. Maybe all of this is happening because there's something better out there for me. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna move into a new apartment and I'm gonna meet the love of my life. Or maybe I move into this new apartment and next door to me is some huge private label Amazon seller, and we team up, and next thing you know, I'm making an extra $20,000 a month because we built this partnership, and I'm helping him with YouTube, he's helping me with Amazon. Who knows? When you get that negative return, or you have that issue in your business, or you have that downfall, maybe that's strengthening you. Maybe that's making you just a little bit better. So the next time when a really amazing opportunity comes around, you're strong. You've got the power. You've been through it before. You've been around the block a couple times. So this is the difference between the winners and the losers. The winners, it's not that they don't get smacked around. It's not that bad things don't happen to them. It's not that, life is always working out for the people who have money, or the people who are successful, or people that are fit, or the people that are healthy, or the people who have the life that you want. Whatever it is in your life, that you want so bad. Maybe it's your online business. Maybe it's to move from Connecticut to Florida. Maybe it's to find the love of your life. Maybe it's to make $100 a month extra on eBay. You can do that, but just remember, bad things are gonna happen to you that are out of your control, and it's not the things that happen to you that define who you are, it's how you respond to them, how you react to them. Tony Robbins always says, success is 80% psychology and only 20% strategy. It's not really what you do that counts, it's how you do it. How do you respond when you get punched in your face? Do you just lay down for the count, or do you get back up? Do you switch up your mindset? What's your mindset like when something bad happens to you in your life, in your business? What do you do? Do you say, I'm a victim? Negative things always happen to me. I knew it. My mom told me I would be a loser. My teacher in 5th grade always said, don't be an entrepreneur because, it's too risky, and don't invest in stocks because you're never gonna beat the market, which I recommend you invest in index funds, but I'm not a stock expert, but still, what's your psychology gonna be like when things go wrong? Because they're gonna go wrong. That's why I love practicing a morning ritual, reading my goals every day, incantations, right? Repeating positive things all the time, working out, going in ice baths and cold showers, and trying to follow a strong, healthy nutrition plan, drinking a gallon of water. I'm doing these things to prepare myself when things go wrong, when things outside of our control hit us. So hopefully this sheds a little light. And over the last 6 or 7 years, I've really changed my life a lot in a whole bunch of different areas. And I wouldn't say that it's all about the strategy. A lot of it's been the psychology, it's been the self-development, it's been the personal development and the growth. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you're going through something right now in your life that's out of your control, and you're shaking your head and your head's down, you're like, I wish I would have done things differently. I should have done this, I should have done that. Just understand life's a learning experience, and you can learn from this, and you can make sure this doesn't happen again, but there's always gonna be something that you mess up. There's always gonna be a challenge. There's always gonna be another problem around the corner. And it's not the problems that define us, it's how we show up when they come, because we can get past this together. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.